Welcome to Krefeld. I think it was right about here where I did a video about 7 months ago when I just wanted to do a comparison how Krefeld looks now and how it looked, I think, like years ago. And I didn't know that the video is going to be viral. Over 1.1 million people watched the video. I just can't believe it. So I thought maybe that I'm here again. I'll make like an update video and see if something changed or not. People comment, oh, you just show the bad things about Krefeld. I just wanted to show what the difference is. And the wall is here. Yes, this is behind the Bahnhof, the train station, but this is how it looks. Right behind the train station here, Bahnhof, they're building over 1,000 offices where people come and work. But the only problem is, from what I read, is there's no parking spaces anywhere. So where are all those people going to park? That's a big question. Because Krefeld tries to limit the spaces inside the city to park. I'm here at the Krefeld Hauptbahnhof. How did they put that graffiti up there? But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for 1A. This section has been closed since 2015. The city hasn't done anything. People complain about this. I mean, it's not going to be used. I don't think they have to use it. But there's no concrete poured in here. You can see there's a gap. And because of the security that nobody's going to fall, they probably put the fence up here. But this been like this since 2015, I heard. There's even more on this side here. Everything is blocked off. Liebt euch, love each other. Even B1 is blocked off the whole time. The city of Krefeld kind of operates just like me. Don't fix it when it still works, you know. Sometimes I see something that needs to be fixed, but I just don't do it because it still works. And I think maybe the city thinks the same way. Don't fix the place, people can still take the train anywhere. And when I see this, don't forget to check out my video I did in Hamburg about the miniature wonderland. Kind of reminds me like this. Check out the video. It kind of looks like that they have security here so people don't linger in front of the Bahnhof train station. All those stores right next to the Bahnhof, they're all out of business. It says Neue Öffnung, but it looks like they just went out of business. They used to have those gumball machines everywhere when I was a kid, but looks like somebody got all the goods out already. I'm trying to do the same thing here, so I don't think it's worth it to have those anymore. I think it's definitely not worth it to open one of those gumball machines because right away they tried to break it and get all the stuff out. And same thing here, right here on Peterstraße. If I would live here, just paint over it. It's really easy. Any color, you just start painting over it. Why does it have to look like this? Atzen style from Atze. This sidewalk's been closed for a long time already, but I believe it has something to do so people do not go into this house here. Nobody living in here anymore. Armut. There's a Döner shop 1 block from the Hauptbahnhof. Closed. That's where they translate stuff. Übersetzungsbüro, and another shop is closed. Right next to the Bahnhof am Deutschen Ring. A little bit paint would clean up the whole thing. I don't know if it's just graffiti or if some people mark their territory just like in LA. Even though it says Abstellen verboten, it's illegal to put your bikes here. Some of the bikes actually seen some better days. They also been here for a long time. Missing tire. That guy is missing 2 tires. Saddle is missing. Flat tire. Everything is missing on that bike. This one somebody kicked in. This is all missing. You have to use the city space to lock your bike. There's some empty ones, but how all those bikes over there fit in here? What? Remember when I told you what kind of stores they had here? They had the Afra Grill, Döner store. There's a kiosk, Döner store, COVID center, Döner store. There's a shisha bar, Döner, Döner pizza, Alibaba Döner. And believe it or not, the last 7 months, another Döner place opened up. And right next to it, let me show you. And then on this side, there's Ali Döner. He just opened up this month, and they had actually Döner for 99 cents. Check it out. One night I came here and compared all the prices. The Döner a few months ago was like, I think 3 euros and 4.50. So the prices, they're always competing. One is cheaper than the other. But now the Döner costs 6.50 in one of those stores. So the price went way up. Hausgemachte Pie with Dönerfleisch. I don't even know what that is, but it's 7.90 euro. It has like Döner meat. Maybe I should open up a Döner store on Venice Beach. Not, somebody already tried that. One guy from Berlin, a German guy, opened up one there, already out of business. Because the prices, the rent on the beach is too expensive. I have no idea how all those Döner places survive. I have to mention the Grillpalast. I love Turkish food. I've been here many times with Gogo, with my friends, with my mom. I can only recommend that place. I love it. This is Krefeld's landmark. And as you can see, somebody put some graffiti right underneath. I don't want to show only bad things here in Krefeld. As you can see, the city workers cleaned up the graffiti. Nice job. I mean, you can just get some paint and paint right over it. You know how often I have to paint my store in Venice because people tag it? Krefeld is a ghost city. This walkway been blocked off for a long time too, you can tell. They're blocking off the entire walkway. And it's been like this for a long time. Pedestrians walk on the other side. Somebody was collecting here and here. It's probably Sperrmüll. They put all the old stuff out. There's also broken glass here. Hansastraße. A little bit white paint works wonders sometimes. Wow, I forgot they had that movie theater here. I watched all the James Bond movies here when I was a kid. Yeah, it was right here. Is it still a movie theater? I think so. 8 euros to get in. They tried to open the stadium at Gothenburg. They want to refurbish it. That cost millions too, but maybe that was just a rumor. I heard they're playing in a really, really low league right now. On Facebook, I have like a Krefeld forum that sometimes posts news, what's happening in Krefeld. Last time I said people get stabbed sometimes. There's robberies in Krefeld, store robberies. People get robbed of their bags, their necklaces and stuff like this. And I mentioned that people got shot in Krefeld as well. And believe it or not, that exactly thing just happened here in November. I think it was the end of November. I can't really pinpoint exactly where it happened, but I think it was right there somewhere in front of those doors where a 42-year-old guy from Albania rode his bicycle and 2 guys fired a few shots and he got a fatal shot in his head, fell down and was deceased. Somebody got shot in Krefeld. Where do they get the guns from? I know in America you can just go to a store and buy a gun. I don't think you can do that here in Germany, but I don't really know how it works. But anyway, that's pretty scary. Somebody walking around in Krefeld with a gun. Krefeld only has 220,000 people living here, and whole Germany fits into Texas, and I just can't believe it. Now it's coming all over from America to Germany that people get shot. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. Uh-oh, tatu, tata. Well, the police says, no worries, it wasn't just a random shooting, it was drug related. The guy had a list of bad things he did before, so he probably was involved in some shady business. And a few days later, they actually arrested two guys at the place, Seidenweber house, where we're gonna go later. And they thought they had the right guys, but after like a couple of days, they let them go because they didn't have enough evidence. So whoever killed them is still on the loose. I have to be honest, I never ever in my life walked on this street before. I didn't even know that street existed because I don't go to this area here. I mean, I don't even know if this is a bad area to walk here. It's just hard to see something like this in your neighborhood. Lots of store closed, and that's right here, the sign Südwall, right in the middle of the city Krefeld. I have no idea how you can fix something like that. No, I don't really think that any of the superheroes can save Krefeld. And the Blue movie is closed? What? I've never seen this place closed. Maybe... No, they're still open. Let me see, it says info. What? They cannot open the store because they had like a fire here and they have to fix the problem first. Police patrolling. Mancy had his gym up here years ago, but it looks like this place went out of business just recently. I don't think nothing changed. I think it even got worse because of the inflation, the high rent, the high electricity, the high gas. You know, people have to save money. The rent goes up in places like this. So how does the future look like for Krefeld? I don't think it's going to be really good. It's the main walk in the city. And there's even more on this side. And this whole wall as well. It's not that you really have to find those places. It's on the main street, but it looks like a lot of people walk by. They don't care, and seems like nobody wants to fix it. Just have to look to the right. Between the barber store and the handy store is a place available. Maybe they put a donut place here. They do clean the city with a huge vacuum cleaner. All this is empty, but this is actually a new store here. Good luck to you, man. Available. No business in here. This place is empty right next to the New Yorker store. Across the street. Empty. Empty. And another really bad thing for Krefeld, Galeria Kaufhof. It's been here for years and years. When I was a little kid, I mean, I haven't been in that store for a long time, but in Germany, over 40 stores, Kaufhof stores, are going to be closed down. And rumor has it that this is one of the stores. I mean, they have a sale sign, 70% off. Maybe that's why, I'm not sure. Maybe they still get help from the city. But just imagine this store is going to be closed. What's Krefeld going to look like? If you go a little bit over here, everything is closed on this side already as well. I mean, what else is here? Final sale, 70% off. Come and get your stuff. Is it because they're closed down for good? I have no idea. I don't remember ever liking Kaufhof. I don't think none of my friends go and shop here at Kaufhof. There is plenty of police around though. I think they try to get you when you ride your bike right here. You're not allowed to ride your bike. You have to push your bike. I think that's why they're sitting right there. Smart. Right next to Galeria Kaufhof is this store here. 40, 60% off. Räumungsverkauf. Does that mean they're closing or they just want to get rid of the inventory? I don't know. The reason why I came here, the city tries to close down this whole parking lot here. I can't believe it. Where should the people park when they come to Krefeld? Maybe they should take the Straßenbahn, the subway, or I don't know. And here's a little fun fact for you guys. Not that it's that important, but you see this window here? This was my mom's apartment, and I was made in this apartment 54 years ago. Yeah, there used to be a nightclub here, a musical. The GIV was made right there. And if you don't know, now you know. They probably tried to do something to make Krefeld nicer, and they're doing stuff, but is it always the right stuff? It feels like Krefeld is like the Titanic. It's kind of sinking, and you know it's sinking, but you don't know what to do. You just want to jump off before you go down with the Titanic. I believe this is the new thing they did. They put some sensors in the parking lot, all underneath, and there's an app where you can see if the parking is available or not. There's a sensor on the ground, and you got an app to check if there's an empty space. When you drive a car, you can't really check, you're not allowed to check your phone while you drive. So why not drive by and see that the place is empty? I mean, maybe it works in the future, I don't know. See, it kind of like reminds me of those stores in Beverly Hills where they have like art. They probably try to sell this for 15,000 euros, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look too hard to make. But hey, who's the judge here? I got some cool looking stuff though. They watch me on camera. I like the colors. It looks like one of those candy wrappers here. Station wagon, American Buick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 parking lots gone. I don't know why they're doing this. Well, why they did it. They already did it. Even on the Königstraße, there are empty stores. There's another one across the street, out of business. A sushi place, another empty space. So it doesn't look like there's any people in the stores. Even though you can get a Schnäppchen here, you can save some money. But like I said, empty store. And the stores that are here look like they're empty. There's nobody in there. Rent this place. There's a number right here. No customers in this store. They're open though. Looks like no customers in this store. All this reminds me of Venice Beach. You know, all the stores try to stay there because it could get better. It could get better, but it also could get worse. And you try to hold on to something, and in the end, you lose everything. And I think the rent over here is pretty expensive too. So I feel for the people that have a store here. I did not do enough research to know why they blocked everything. I just remember all those used to be parking spaces. All the way down there, nobody can park there. I don't think the people take the Straßenbahn or a bus to Krefeld. I don't think so. I don't think he used the app to park there. He just drove by and parked there. What's up with this building here? Are there stores in there, offices? I think that one is closed. Looks pretty dead to me too, the whole side. There's an old handy store here, and there's an old handy store there. And this handy store is out of business. I wonder why. I don't think Swarovski worries about going out of business, but that store did. There's nobody there anymore. Yeah, it definitely got worse. Those two stores weren't closed back then. But you can still buy a bratwurst from Paula. Gotta find out how much they pay rent over here. There's medicine out of business. He's doing it my way. No more lekker, lekker, lekker. There's security, Sicherheit. This is the Krefelder Theater. It's right here at Theaterplatz, right in front of the Seidenweber house. A lot of elderly people, or even younger people, when they come here, they want to go to the theater. They're afraid to walk around. I don't even want to walk over here because then the people think I filmed them. So I'm going to stay away. I'm right in front of this block here so people can't see me. But this is the area where there's a lot of drugs consumed, people selling drugs. And this is the place where those two people got arrested when they thought they shot the guy. But I guess they got released, like I said. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the top. So the theater is here, but there's a lot of people over there. But that doesn't mean that they always sit there. Sometimes they sit right here, sometimes they sit right there. So no wonder people are afraid to walk here. I'm not worried right now, but you never know what's gonna happen. If somebody sees me filming, they're probably gonna run after me. Ordnungsamt Krefeld am Rhein. They make sure everything here is in order. This was a walkway across the street. They closed it down, I think, long time ago. Krefeld am Rhein. You know what the best thing is in Krefeld? That's the K-Bahn subway going to Düsseldorf. When I did the video about Krefeld, I never knew that so many people are gonna watch it. And this is actually the #1 newspaper here in Krefeld, Westdeutsche Zeitung. And they contacted me on Instagram and they tried to get an interview with me about Krefeld. But I didn't have the time. At the time, I had to fly back to America and I never did the interview. So I just want to let you know, I was so surprised that they contact me and they want to do an interview with the GIV. Yeah, that's it. Westdeutsche Zeitung. I mean, so many people watched the video. Even the mayor of Krefeld watched it. Some guy stopped me on the street. They said, hey, you're the guy from America. I actually sent this to the mayor and we had a conversation over an hour and a half about you. I didn't know, but I don't think the mayor really liked it because he thought I had a different gender. I just wanted to compare what it looks like today and back then. And that's all I wanted to do, believe it or not. And here's another really sad story. Behind me, that's not a UFO. This is actually Rheinstraße. That's a bus station. You can wait for the bus or for the K-Bahn. Just the roof of the bus stop was estimated with $3.2 million. And the whole bus stop together was estimated with $20.5 million. The whole roof weighs about 100 tons. I cannot confirm that, but that's what I read. And you can see some of the glasses are broken because of the tension on top. And that's special glass. It's like bent glass from a company in Spain. They did it. But they're not going to replace the broken glass. I think the Spanish company's name is Bella Part, and they haven't it. Every time they send new glass, it breaks either on the way here or when they actually put it in. Because the construction is a little weird. I don't know nothing about it. That's just what I'm reading. So Krefeld is stuck with this construction and it's broken in some pieces. But they spend so much money on this bus station here. It's incredible. I'm not an architect, but it looks like a little bit like a V. I don't really know where the water comes down, I'm not sure. But it's also pretty dirty. They have over 108 glasses here. 108. You want to count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't want to count it. I read there was several pieces missing, but so far I only see this whole glass missing, and the one you saw earlier was broken, but it was still up there. But this glass is so expensive, and it has to come from Spain. I thought German engineering is the best. Why is not a German guy built this thing here? Well, I guess they blocked it off so nothing else can fall down. I think Krefeld has an unemployment rate of 11%. They opened it up in 2015, but I heard it's not finished yet. And I saw another picture online. They made their street a little bit wider, 50 centimeters, and that cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I couldn't find the exact price, but I just saw the picture on the internet. Kunst- und Teppichhaus Küstermann. I remember that guy from when I was 16 years old. He already had a store. I think he has like 2 or 3 stores. I've never seen anybody in there, but they're selling nice carpets. But he's been in business for a long time already. And seems like he's doing very well because he has like a whole bunch of stores down here. Uh-oh. What happened here? Broken glass everywhere. What is this anyway? Cinemax. Looks like this has been laying here around for a long time already. It's getting green already. I don't know what that's used for. This place is called the Hansa Zentrum, but they just put stickers outside in front of the store. None of the stores are open. All empty. There's one here, but all the rest have put stickers on top so you can't look into the store. Well, my friends, that was it. Live here from Krefeld. It is not an easy task to do. We have to take it day by day. I don't know the solution. The problem is all over the world. LA, Spain, Italy, no matter where you go, there's big problems in the city with people having stores, and even the city. People are not having the money they used to have, and of course, they're gonna have problems. But I wanna say thank you to all the people that watched My City is Dying part #1. If you haven't seen it, you can go back or click on the video at the end of this video. If you like this video, maybe you want to give it a thumbs up, you push the notification bell, and maybe you want to subscribe to my channel so you always will get notified when I upload a new video. I wish Krefeld the very best. It's really sad to see how bad it looks and what happened to it, but hopefully it's going to get better. I see you in the future. Tschüssing.